And then I saw this order pop in while I was parking at Walmart, and I just took it. And then I looked at it and I'm like, oh no. Well, I'm out here, it's raining, but let's see what we could get done tonight. I'm gonna be out here for about, I would say 4 hours tonight. So let's see what can happen. I got this order from home and I was like, yeah, I'll take it after declining quite a few. It was to the point where my son was declining the orders for me. He would like say the kilometers and the price and he's like, nope, nope, no. It was so funny. Anyways, so I got this, I went to go pick it up and they told me an extra 10-minute wait. And I was like, 10 minutes? But I had all the apps on at home and there was nothing good coming in. So I was like, okay, I might send somebody else to get it. The only unfortunate thing is that it was an order on Uber and Uber would be the one to give me the next good order. So I was like, do I cancel it or do I wait for it? I have a feeling it's gonna go up because it came in at 11 something, but I'm like, I'm not sure either. Will something better come in? So I turned on the other apps and nothing was coming in. And then finally, when I was about to go inside to check on the order, I got this DoorDash order. So luckily I remembered where I was delivering the Uber order because the DoorDash restaurant is right next to the Uber drop off. So it was perfect. So I accepted the DoorDash. I picked up the DoorDash, I dropped off the Uber, and then I dropped off the DoorDash order. So that was good. The fact that I had to wait, I guess in the end worked out. So now let's see what we can get done. But at one point I was like, if this order is not ready, I'm gonna have to drop it because I took this DoorDash order. Oil tandoori. So then I got this order here and I was like, I've delivered to this customer before. They live like in the back of my house, but like further up. And I was like, I don't remember if this usually goes up or not. But it also showed like a weird number. I feel like DoorDash tonight was just showing like the full payout for some of the orders because I got another one right before that I was contemplating. And the price was like $17.80 something. And I was like, that's a weird number. But anyways, I took it, dropped it off. It didn't go up, but it was fine because it was a good order. And then I got this one here at the same time as I got an Uber order, but they were about the same price. However, the Uber one was picking up at the restaurant where I just picked up the DoorDash and dropping off close to where I just dropped off the DoorDash. And I don't know. I don't like, you know, going back and forth. And plus it's going close to home. So I also feel like even though I don't live far from everything, I still don't like going back towards my house because I feel like I'm going towards home. So I took the I took the DoorDash order because it was like the distance was really to get to the restaurant. I had to backtrack to go to the customer. And as I was driving there, I got this skip order. Do you see this? Whew. I was so nervous because I was about to drop the DoorDash order because there's no way I'm losing out on 20-something right now. Like, no way. But I was right there. I'm like, I should be able to complete it. And yes, luckily, I still got the message saying like, it doesn't look like you're on your way. But luckily, since I had to backtrack for the DoorDash customer, it kind of assumed that I was backtracking to go to the restaurant. So it was perfect. And I picked it up and now I'm dropping it off. It's a really small bag of food. The customer must have tipped really accordingly, knowing that they live really far from the restaurant. So let's see what else we can get done after this. So this one's weird. It says this order has drinks, but there are no drinks, and I verified with them. Order verified. There are no drinks. Of course, it's not the house with the light. It's the one without. Yay, I'm happy that I got that hidden tip on that order. The customer tipped $15 flat, it looked like. So I'm happy about that. Very happy about that. I had a hidden tip from Uber, guys. Did you see it? 2 cents? Really? 2 cents was the hidden tip? How insane is that? So I came to Kurt Castle to pick up this DoorDash order. Yeah, it was a DoorDash order. And when I parked and I was writing down the kilometers in my book, I got this Uber order. And I looked at it, I was like, this is pretty much on the same street. It wasn't the exact same street. It was a minute or 2 minutes away, but regardless. So that's why I took it, because the $6 order, I was like, I was going to decline it when I saw 6. And then I saw where it was going and I was like, oh, okay, I'll pick up both. So I picked them up, dropped them off, and now I'm back at Kurt Castor again. It is 9:30 and I wasn't getting anything good. So instead of going to park, I said, I'm just going to go home. I'm coming back out here tomorrow anyways. So why not just go home? I don't have a workout today. I could go home early. This is great. Work on a few things for my other business and relax until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Don't go anywhere because it's coming up in like 2 seconds for you. And we're back. So I got this order from home. I went to pick it up. It's a customer that I used to deliver to a long time ago, all the time. And I haven't seen them in a while. So I was able to drop it off. And then I was coming back and I was like, okay, what am I gonna get? I kind of want to do like Instacart during the day today. And I got this order here from one of my best tipping customers on Skip. Like, this guy tips usually $10 every single time. So it's super awesome. Picked up his food, dropped it off. And then I was gonna go to the grocery store because nothing was coming in. Like, it was completely quiet. I was parked and everything. And then I saw this order pop in while I was parking at Walmart. And I just took it, and then I looked at it and I'm like, oh no. So now I'm at Costco and I'm going to clear up my trunk because my trunk has all my bags and stuff. I do have the space. I'm driving an SUV, but still, like 5 cases of water. Oh my gosh. Wish me luck. Well, that Costco order was something else. Oh my goodness, Costco is a complete zoo right now. Like, I know usually I say, you know, everyone and their grandmother is inside of Costco. Well, today it was grandma, grandpa, grandchildren, everybody. It was insane. And everyone's like having conversations with other people, but taking up the whole aisle. And I'm there with the flatbed pushing like 5 cases of water. Honestly, the order with the 5 cases of water was not complicated at all. It's 5 cases of water, 2 things of soap, some chocolates that were in the middle because now it's like Christmas time, so they're putting all the like chocolates and stuff in the middle, and the chips, but there were no chips. That one I did have to go around multiple times because it's the Frito-Lay box and Costco tends to move those around and they weren't where they were supposed to be. So I did walk around a lot for that, but the other order was a little bit more complicated. Like, she put green grapes, and then when I was at the cash, she's like, oh, can I get the red grapes instead, please? I didn't see it. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, fine. Like, you know, I was at the cash, but I went and got it for you. So it's weird because Instacart made me drop off the further order first and then the closest order last. And I was like, Costco is not even 4 minutes away from this customer, but I had to go away to then drive the 11 minutes to come back. That's the only thing I don't like. You can't switch around which order you're doing the drop-offs. But when I dropped off the order, first of all, the customer told me to park in his driveway and I was like, oh, thank you so much, because it was easier. And then he gave me $8. So I have $8 plus whatever it was, again, I don't remember, that he tipped in the app. So overall, it was a decent order. It just took way too long inside of Costco, like way too long. So I had this order to go pick up at Georges Leroy. Georges Leroy. That's really how you say it in French, with the rolling of the R's. Roi. But I went to go pick it up, and then I had to go to Royal Tandoori to go pick up an order from there, and that one was ready as well. So very happy, dropped both of them off, and let's see what else we can get done. No. Ooh, so did you see here, this order came in with DoorDash, and I was like, do I want to take it? Do I not want to take it? I'm like, it's borderline. It could technically go up, but do I want it? I don't know. And then like other orders were coming in from the other apps, so I was like, I won't take it. So I didn't take it. And then I'm declining orders from the other apps, and then I get it again at $9. So I'm like, oh, did DoorDash up the pay or what? No, they just showed me more of what the customer was already going to pay. So the customer had already tipped the $5. So at first they weren't showing me that she tipped $5, and then they showed me that she tipped $5. It's like, DoorDash, why are you playing these games? So I took it at 9. It didn't go up from there. Like, she tipped $5, but like, why the games? I don't understand. You showed it to me at 8. I didn't take it, and then you show it to me at 9, but really you're just showing it to me what it originally was. So why hide it in the first place? So annoying when they do that. I got this add-on from Boostan, and I was like, sure, it's most likely gonna go up because it came in at $7. I get to Boostan and I'm like, uh-oh, I don't see a bag on the counter. What is going on? And I see 3 other drivers waiting. I was like, what? So finally he did one order, then he went to another person, and one guy came to help me, and he's like, which name? So I tell him the name, and he's like, oh, okay, delivery. I guess he was only doing like in-store customers. And the other guy's like, yeah, it's not ready. Give me another 10 minutes. I'm like, 10 minutes? No, somebody, well, obviously I didn't say it like that. I was like, 10 minutes? Yeah, someone else is gonna come and pick that up. He's like, yeah, 10 minutes for sure. I already have like the customer's pizza and stuff in my car. You want me to let that sit there? Already it took you guys like a good almost 6 minutes to like acknowledge me. You want me to wait another 10 minutes? No, it's not happening. So I unassigned it. I was able to unassign it penalty free. I really like that option, although I feel like it takes too long to pop up. Like, I wanted to unassign it from when I got in there and realized the 3 drivers. But I was like, oh, whatever. Already I unassigned an order today because I got a shopping order, but then immediately I got an order on Uber that was paying more than half of the shopping order, and it wasn't going as far. So I'm like, I kind of don't want to do the shopping order anyways. Like, I was just taking it just to take it, but the customer is like 14 minutes away. I'd rather do the Uber order. So I unassigned that one. So I was like, I don't want to unassign again and have a penalty. So I was able to unassign penalty free. So I'm happy about that. Oh, after waiting forever for an order to come in, finally I got this one here with Uber, and I debated, but it's decent. It's just going far, like really far. Like, I'm gonna have to drive back because there's nothing down there. So it's like, it's not really 9 kilometers. It's more gonna be like 12 or 13, because I'm gonna have to drive at least like a 3 or 4 kilometers to get back into an area where I could potentially get a ping. So I wasn't sure, but I took it. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it goes up from here. Let's go to Dorian Restaurant. Ooh, it is rough out here now. I'm about to go home because it's 9:36 and I've been sitting for a while. I had one order that was super tiny, and at the same time I had an Uber order come in that was just as tiny. So I'm like, okay. And ever since then, nothing. Everything that I'm getting on Uber is going super far away, and DoorDash, barely a ding. I think I got one. Like, let's see what this is. Okay, so that one was decent, but it's taking me super far away from home. But I'm gonna do it just because I've been waiting here for so long. Might as well get something done. But before that order, they were not good at all. So I'm gonna do this. Hopefully I can get like the McDonald's down there to bring me back up here, but if not, it's gonna kind of be like a round trip, which that's why I don't really want to do it, especially now. Things are closing now. It's 9:40. Change of plans. Going to Harvey's for Skip. Well, I didn't hit my goal for the day, but I came close. It says 179 is what I got. I'll show it to you here with the Giga app. Download the Giga app if you don't have it already. Track your mileage, expenses, all that kind of stuff. So I hit 179. Let's round it up to 180. Luckily, I got that last order, else it would have been 160 something. But overall, it was okay. It was fairly like busier earlier, and then it just died, like completely died, which is unfortunate because I was on a roll. I got to do each and every one of my apps, which was amazing, which is why it's important to multi-app. Turn them all on. You never know what's going to come in. Do not discriminate. Don't say, oh, I'm only going to turn on Instacart like at the slow time. No, turn it on. And if an order comes in and it looks good, take it. If it doesn't come in, then at least you know, okay, well, I had it on. And you want to be thinking, what if, right? Super important to multi-app. So happy to get some DoorDash orders. My acceptance rate went back up. However, there was one of the DoorDash orders that I had to drop off at night. It was to a customer that I've dropped off before. However, when I saw the notes, I was like, this is a little sketchy. And when I got there, it was a little sketchy because it was delivering to the back of his apartment building, bottom like apartment. I was like, what? So when I came out, I grabbed my flashlight and, you know, I had my hand on my coyote deterrent. So if you don't know what I'm talking about and all these little different things that you can do to stay safe at night, check out this video here, because especially now that winter's coming, it's getting darker faster. You need to make sure that you're staying safe while you're out there. So like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.